Hi everybody, I'm Amy and today I'm going to be dyeing these two mini skeins of yarn. They are 10 grams of DK superwash merino and they have been dyed before. You can see they're not white, there's bits of blue there, little bits of peach, but I thought I would just over dye them with some dye that I've got left over in a low immersion bath. Now there's just a tiny amount of water in here just to cover the bottom. The heat is on very low and we've got these dyes that I mixed up earlier. That one was Lavender. These are fibre reactive dyes from Dharma. That's Lavender. So I'm going to go on to Razzle Dazzle next. Oh, that's pretty. I used these for another project. Didn't want to waste any dye. Now, the fibre reactive dyes can be used on plants and animal fibres. Just this with animal fibres, you need some acid, which is what these have. And this one is, what am I up to? Sweet pea. That's just layering it up. That's pretty. Now we're going to Wedgewood Blue. Should I put that over here? Hopefully they won't muddy too much. We'll get some nice colours. This one is Sea Glass. Oh, I really like that one. Hope I can keep some of that colour. And the last one is Chartreuse. I'm not sure how to pronounce this one, but it is a lovely sort of greeny yellow. There we go. So that is all of my colours. Just a tiny bit more of that. There we go. So just going to leave this to cook for maybe 10-15 minutes. Hopefully that will be enough time for the yarn to absorb as much of the dye as possible. It's been about 10 minutes. There still is a bit of dye left, so I'm going to put this extra little mini skein of yarn. It's the same. It's 10 grams of the same superwash merino as this, and again this one has been dyed too. I'm just going to try and use this to try and get up some of this extra dye. This is very hot. This, as you can see, it has gone in dry. That's all right. It will get plenty of chance to soak up everything in there. I'm going to add, I think, another squirt of vinegar-ish. One squirt. Hopefully this will absorb some more of the dye. Yeah, looks like it's clearing already. There we go. I'll leave that. I'll come back in about 10 minutes. Okay, it's been about another 10 minutes. There wasn't much colour left over, so I think it's all pretty much absorbed into the yarn now. So I'm going to turn off the heat and just leave it to cool completely before I wash this yarn and see what we've got. And here is the finished yarn. I love how these have turned out. I think this yarn is so pretty. I particularly love this little section here. I think that was Razzle Dazzle, Sweet Pea, and maybe a bit of lavender in there, possibly some of the Wedgewood Blue over this side. I'm really impressed with how this yarn has turned out, and even the extra yarn that I put in at the end, it was quite orange to start with, sort of a pale orange, but now it's got a sort of a greenish tinge to it, which I think is very pretty. I've dyed this twice now, and I will probably dye it again. Maybe I'll speckle next time, I'm not sure. it's always been a yarn mop at the end to mop up the rest of the dye. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like it and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I aim to produce a new dyeing tutorial every Monday. Thank you so much for watching.